Hi folks, Max from Galaxy Note 2, root.com for this week's ROM of the week for AT&T, T-Mobile, or Verizon, or if you have GTN 7105, or if you have Canadian Note 2, check out the latest version of JellyBAM ROM. And it's been a while since I've covered it. The last version I covered was sort of a bit buggy. I couldn't get the USB OTG. But any of the latest versions, like version 8 and up, I've got version 9.0 here and 8.4 on my Verizon, are pretty darn solid. So let me go ahead and actually show you with my T-Mobile Note 2 I've got here. Pretty nice you will find on this ROM. Let's go ahead and look at the latest version here. Android 4.2.2, of course, as before. You also get AOKP MR1 build 6 for AOKP, and also CM 10.1 Paranoid Android 3.60. Now the biggest change with the latest versions is obviously the Halo notifications. Now you'll be able to use Halo notifications just like Paranoid Android ROM, while you'll be able to also get BAM control, which is pretty much AOKP ROM control, so you can customize everything. And there's actually some extra stuff added. Now I'm not going to go over all of this because I went over it a bunch of times, and I have a full tutorial guide on ROM control. Take a look at that first, and then you'll be able to see most of what these are. There's some extra stuff here with styles and behavior, sliders, shortcuts it should be, button actions in the lock screen, so you can customize your buttons. Maybe you want to do a flashlight when you do a long press home button. That's pretty simple to do, and let's try that real quick. I've got my torch on there, and let me go ahead and actually turn it off. There we go. So a lot of things you can do. The latest version pretty much gets more of the latest version of the AOKP, Paranoid Android especially, and it's actually more stable than ever. Battery life is pretty good, not too bad, but performance is very good on this ROM. And also you'll be able to find some stuff like this one here. Let me actually put it sideways so you can see better. HoloBAM. This is basically makes everything darker. Let me actually show you, and also should make the Play Store dark too. There you go. So it gives you that inverted look. A lot of people have been asking me, "Oh, Max, I want the inverted Google Apps." Well, if you use the HoloBAM, then you'll be able to get inverted Gmail, Play Store, and I believe some more stuff like email. Everything gets blacked out, and also your keyboard should get blacked out also a little bit. Yeah, there we go. And let me go ahead and switch it back. So a lot of the AOSP ROMs actually have this, not just this ROM, but I just want to show you that. So I've got HoloBAM off now, I think. No, did I turn that off? No, that's the profile, sorry. There we go. If I turn it off, everything will become a little bit brighter. Oops, we saw a little bug there. Not a huge deal, it didn't do anything to my system there. I think it's because it was switching. There we go, so now everything's white. You can see everything back to normal. And also, here we go, the browser also. And for those of you who've never tried this ROM, actually let me show you the Halo notifications real quick. So you can basically swipe up to get rid of this notifications, and also you can, let me go ahead and, oh, I got rid of all of them. But basically it's going to show you an overlay, and also now you can use the Halo app here. If you want certain apps that you want, go ahead and hit the pin button at the bottom here. Add any of your favorite applications. Hit play. This will show up in the Halo notifications, so you can be running, let's say, Facebook. Oops. And let's say you want the browser on top of it, and boom, there we go. So Halo notifications is new, and in my personal opinion, the stuff like the OTG stuff now works, and everything's better than ever. The only thing annoying with this ROM is the notifications, but you can go ahead and change it to whatever you want. Not a huge deal. Let me go ahead and show you some of the other stuff you can do. Of course, Paranoid Android settings. You get the full Paranoid Android settings. You can run your phone in tablet mode if you want to. Let's go try that real quick, and that will switch everything to the bottom just like a tablet. So you can switch on the go, which is really nice. But I do recommend a reboot to take full effect, because sometimes it does kind of mess up if you just keep using it. But I'm going to switch it back to phone mode, and of course you can go to the apps and change it to custom DPI. Like my Gmail looks a little bit too small. I like the regular phone mode, so I'm going to go ahead and go to my email, change the size back to 320. The larger, it's going to make it larger. Let me go ahead and apply, launch, and boom, it's in the stock bigger mode there. So I like it. I have a full tutorial guide also on using Paranoid Android settings, so go check that out if you're new to this. Also, you can even change the settings if you don't like this double tapped feature. I'll just show it to you. And just go back into Paranoid Android, go to apps, go to settings here, and change this back to 320, and 600p probably will be the right setting. There you go. So I've got it setting to the regular mode. So you can do a ton of things, not just that, AOKP ROM control, and for music it does come with Apollo music player. DSP manager, this is great for messing with your headphones, speakers, Bluetooth even. So very nice stuff. And yeah, the latest version is pretty solid, and I know there's a lot of controversy going on. But I'm not the one gonna get into the controversy. I'm just gonna base it on how the ROM is, So it is a pretty nice ROM, and definitely check it out for this week. It is available at AT&T, T-Mobile, GTN 7105 or Canadian. You can use the same files for all of those. All right, do make sure all of them, and also for Verizon, it's a separate file. Well, it's all on my site. And no GApps required. This ROM does come with GApps, so you don't have to do that. And also, I forgot to mention, the camera does come with the latest Android 4.3 camera, working flawless for photos, videos working very well, and also Photosphere is working well. This ROM is pretty much very similar to Pac-Man ROM, but it has now kind of evolved into its own. It's a little bit different, so I wouldn't say it's like the same ROM. It is a little bit different, definitely. And this is still one of my favorite ROMs, and I'm just gonna stay out of that controversy. I'm just gonna base the ROM based on the ROM. So definitely check it out, and I know many of you are actually running this, and many of you loved it. Don't forget to upgrade to the latest version if you're still on the older versions. The later version is much more stable, in my opinion. And this is actually my daily driver on my Verizon. So check it out for this week's ROM of the week, and do let me know what you think. And as always, if you have a Galaxy Note 2, don't forget to sign up for my email list at galaxynote2root.com. We update you once a week with ROM of the week tips, hacks, and more. And also, if you're on YouTube, please hit that like button for me here, subscribe button down there. And I've got a bunch of Cruiser Lite coupons. You can get a bunch of cases like this one from the owner, and they're like $8 coupons. If you need them, just send me an email at zedomax@gmail. That's ZEDOMAX@gmail.com with the heading coupon for Note 2. All right, coupon for Note 2 on title. You don't have to say anything. Just send a coupon Note 2, and I'll send you the coupon. If you need a case and you want to get $8 off from cruiserlite.com. And that's about it, folks. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Stay high on Android.